Greetings everyone. You are watching me build a woven curved coffee table. It had lots of ups and downs in the process of building this. So follow along and enjoy. This is the fourth form I'm drawing and cutting. I wasn't happy with the rest. I ripped them up and threw them away. Actually, I went as far as bending the wood over it, and it was something not satisfying about them. So I thought maybe I'd go with the third one. As I said, third is a charm, but it didn't work for me. I wasn't happy with that either. And then this is the fourth one. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to be cutting, attaching the woods, making the proper form again, and then throwing the wood on top of it, see how it goes. Let's see. Okay, I'm happy with the form. I had it all laid out, supported, as you can see. So, and then I had one of those sheets on top of it for like dry measurement and dry fitting. I'm happy with it. Now I have to cut in length all the three plies that I'm going to be glued all together and make it almost around about 1.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken. About 1 inch, yes, about 1 inch thickness. Now, as each ply rolls over on top of the other one, the travel that it takes, it's longer travel. So the first one, let's say being 10 feet or 79, in my case it was 79 inches. The next one, on this particular one, is about 1.75 inches, 1/4 more, so longer. Keep in mind that that is what's going to happen. As you roll each sheet or each veneer on top of the other one, the travel, depending on the thickness of your material, the amount of travel that it needs to go on top is going to be more than your first one. Even though I had it considered as a consideration, but the height of my coffee table is longer than what I intended it to be. This is 19 inches, but the actual one is going to be 15. So I have around 4 inches to play with. If one ply is shorter than the other one, I still can cut it. But keep that in mind. So let's cut. That's what I'm doing right now. Cutting my plies each to the length. I'm trying to get a new design here around the leg area for this coffee table. I've decided to make a woven pattern. So like a woven basket, I think it's called woven basket. So in order to do that, I need to cut out this area where I've drawn and marked. I had to cut out this area and make a railing for some sort of either groove or railing for the woven slats where I'm going to be using walnut for the horizontal pattern, like horizontal run, and either cedar or spruce because of its flexibility for the vertical line. So it's going to be like this. Anyway, I've decided to go with some sort of railing because making a groove on this curved area, it was kind of a challenging. I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I'm trying to go with a railing. I'm trying to make it thin enough so I can bend it. Right now it's not bendable, but let me see. What can I do? So that's what I'm preparing right now. So far, it took me multiple attempts to get this bend for this portion of the groove. It took me many attempts actually, during which the reason being it broke while I was bending it. Many of them broke, so I couldn't get the whole thing into the form. I had to go again with the new one, but yeah, eventually I got it working, and now I have the railing, or I don't know what should I call, but this is a semi-groove type where I'm trying to use it for the woven portion of it. Next step is to get the bottom. I don't want to use the railing as this one, like this one. I'm thinking about maybe getting some sort of to improvise with the router, so I can cut the groove here. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see how difficult that could be. But yeah, I'm going to be working on this. So so far, I was able to glue up this portion. Let me show. The front portion, except the lower one. I would do this tomorrow. I have a lot of sanding after this is done. As you could see, this is it. I'm sanding the slats for that the weave actually. So I remember, I don't know if I filmed it or not, but this is going to be something like this. So I'm sanding all this, make it clean, and remove all the sharp edges. I have done a couple, and I'm continuing to be sanding the rest. I think that would be it for this phase, and I'll continue tomorrow with the rest. Okay, as you can see, the woven portion is done. It was a lot of challenge to get this into this shape, really. I had to use all my clamps, which I have quite a few, to push this down in order to get this curve working. Anyway, it's done, and I have also attached a strip around the leg so it would protect the plywood, which made it a little bit of detail and beauty to it. Actually added, yeah. So now it's veneering time. So I am trying to adjust and measure up where this approximately is going to be, so I can glue it up and then trim it later on. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, here we are at the very last stage. After many rounds of sanding, I am applying Rubio. After this, I am going to be applying a coat of Black Forest ceramic coating to protect it from getting that water ring when somebody puts a mug or a glass of water on top of it. Other than that, it has been a lot of challenge building this, but it's very, immensely satisfying when it got to this point where every piece and every details of it came together. So I thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be seeing you on the next one. Take care.